Okay, so this is my little DIY temperature controller that I have installed on the Saffire XL 23. Basically what I've got is a wheel height thermostat. This thermostat regulates your temperature at a high and low set point. I've got it set at a low of 220 and a high of 225, which means whenever it gets to 230, this little probe that's running in the top of the smoker, whenever it senses that it's lower than 225, it will send power to this plug right here. And that plug is plugged into a hair dryer, which is then secured to a boot and PVC fittings that I have got stuck in this adapter that you buy. And so the way that is completely shut off of all the air, so the grill can only get air from the blow dryer, which when it hits 220 degrees, the blow dryer comes on. I've got the blow dryer set at on the low setting and no heat, so it's just blowing air. So it will blow air into the cooker and stoke the fire. And so you're totally sealed off on the bottom, and up top you're basically totally sealed off. I've got this vent open just wide enough to get that probe in there. So all the air to the cooker is controlled by this little rig sending a message to the hair dryer. And it has been on since, well, it's been cooking 5.5 hours. I've got two 10-pound butts on there, and you see where the temperature is. It has not moved from right there since. It took me about 30 minutes to get it dialed in, but it has stayed there for 5.5 hours. Now I'll show you when I lift the lid and the temperature goes down, it's going to kick the hair dryer on. So check this out. There's like I said, two 10-pound butts in there. This is the first time I've lifted the lid since 7 o'clock this morning. So, like I said, that hair dryer go, it'll get back up to 225 degrees. The hair dryer will shut off. The temperature will continue to climb to about 230, and then it'll just sit there and be perfect. It will not move. Everybody knows that these egg ceramic cookers are very efficient anyway, so once you get it dialed in, and basically I could set this thing. I've been working in the yard for 3 hours and haven't even looked at this grill, and it's working perfect. I have got $35 in the controller and $15 in this adapter, and the adapter which fits on the grill, and then the parts to hook up the hair dryer. So I've got $50 in this rig. And there are any number of websites you can go on and look at temperature controllers, and they average $250 to $300. So I took a bunch of ideas that I looked at on the internet and came up with this rig for 50 bucks instead of $300, and it works perfect. And you can see the butts are at, I don't know if you can see it, 131. When they get to 165, I'll open it again and wrap them, and that'll be the only times that I open this grill for what will be probably a 12 or 14 hour cook. I don't even have to touch the grill. So there you go. There's all kind of things you can do for less than a retail. You just got to put your mind to it.